Good evening, everybody. This is the evening commentary from Market Truth for Wednesday, February 16th. We didn't do any commentary yesterday because we had a very narrow range day. The market pretty much, we didn't really go anywhere and the levels didn't change. However, today we did tag that weekly level that we gave you on Monday night in the S&P futures. That weekly high level, that was our target for the week, 1336. You'll notice that we tagged that. We gave it to you Monday night. Told you to look for that level on the upside. If you're still long the market or long the index futures, that would be an area that you'd want to sell into. Not necessarily to get short, but you want to sell into that to see if we get through that level. We haven't been able to do that. We failed there, and then we came back into the close near the highs. When you look at the lower right hand corner here, you'll see what happened intraday. Market was strong, gave a buy signal early in the morning. We rolled over, traded all the way down to the intraday low volatility level to the tick, and then rallied all the way back, closed on the highs. So you're going to see pretty much the same thing in all the indices here. The NQ bounced off the top of or came in off the weekly high up here around 2403. Again, we've got confirmed buy signals on the monthly. The intraday very strong as well. Let's look at the Russell, and you're going to basically see a pattern. So we have quarterly buy signals and monthly buy signals across the board, every index. So we came into this week looking for signs of a market top or a continuation. What we've got this week is just very, very low volatility. We're going into Thursday. We haven't taken out the weekly levels. Here you can see in the Russell, we haven't even gotten back to the high yet. That weekly high volatility level is 832.70. We peaked out at 828.30. And let's look at the Dow, and you're going to see pretty much the same pattern here. So let me just explain what we're looking at here. So in terms of this is an expiration week. Not that that matters. The volatility right now in the market is just dead. There's absolutely no volatility. These ranges are just incredibly tight right now. So what we usually do in this situation on the S&P, since we tagged that 1336 level, as I've mentioned before, when we hit that level and we don't go through it, if we do not go through this level tomorrow, um, our target for Thursday or Friday is usually going to be that weekly low volatility level, 1317. 1317 on the S&P futures. That's what we're going to be looking at tomorrow, or tomorrow and Friday. Again, I mean, these are really tight ranges, so I mean, it's really not that far below the market. But that's what we would be looking for if we can't get through this 1336 level, which is right where we're at, three handles above where we went out. So that's how you would plan targets and how you'd plan your trades. But right now, there's no reason to sell this market short. There's no sell signal in this market. There's no reason to be short the market. As you probably hear on CNBC, they tell you either to be long or to be flat. That's what you got to be, long or flat, not short the market. You don't have any reason to be short. There's no weakness anywhere in this market. Everything from the transports, every sector across the board, breaking out very strong. The market could top any day, but the way you use the system, because it's price action based, that means you have to trade off the price action. That means you don't anticipate the price action, you actually watch the price action. So, what we had this week was just a failure at the weekly level. All that's telling you is there's no volatility. We do not have enough energy to take that out. It's possible, I should say, that we trade down to that 1317, or we could just literally go nowhere Thursday and Friday. But that's where we're at right now in the market. We'll get new weekly levels next week, and then the week after that, we get the new monthly levels. So this market's moving forward. Even the sell-offs don't have any volatility to them. Market's very quiet, just kind of grinding higher. So keep an eye on that 1336 level in the S&P. If we take that out, there's nothing above that. There's nothing above there but air. This market could make a serious run next week to close out the month. Otherwise, watch for 1317 on the downside in the S&P. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.